All right, fuck faces, what's going on? You know what? I just I just fucked my channel. Anyway, I fucked this video because you're not supposed to curse in the first 30 seconds, but whatever. Anyway, guys, what's going on? So we are going to carry on with the bullshit. We're going to continue on. Um, let's see. Hold on. So tonight, guys, we're going to talk about the Donald Trump distraction. What we are not seeing. Now, I spoke about some of this earlier today. Um, I'm going to speak about more of what we are being distracted from, the shit that they're not allowing us to see or don't want us to see. Um, Sorry, trying to figure this bull up. Got it. So, my God, with these fucking commercials, they just don't stop. Anyway, so guys, thank you for the 5x5. Dan, Matthews, sorry, Paul. Thank you for the 5x5. Kathleen, Prepper Fernie. Sorry if I fucked that up. Thank you for the 5x5. And WTC, thank you for the 5x5. Appreciate it, guys. And Reach Cold Mountain, thank you for the 4x4. Thank you for the 4x4. Appreciate it, Bob Mills. Anyway, with that, guys, we're going to talk about the distraction that is known as Trump. Now, I noticed, I did hear something interesting. I did hear that Alvin Braggs was asking the courts to delay the court case or the hearing, if you will, for a year or some shit like that, being that he dropped his hammer too early, and election season's next year. He dropped that hammer too soon, and he wants this case to go on while Trump will be running for president. All right. So, um, with that, we all know it's bullshit. We all know there's nothing going to come of it. But he also has another case in Florida that's seemingly going to make matters worse for him, but it's not as bad. It's not even that serious. But nonetheless, it's Finger Lakes region, New York. My bad. Prepper, Finger Lakes, New York. Sorry about that. Let's call you Preparing Prepper. So anyway, yeah. So while we're all focused on that, while we're all focused on everybody, like he is the first president to be arrested, and charged, and yada yada yada. I heard the other day that he's not the first president. There was another president who was arrested a long time ago. I forgot who it was, um, for driving a carriage while drunk. That sounds familiar. But anyway, so that being said, guys, America is glued to their television worrying about Trump. You have all these people being interviewed on what's going to happen to Trump and the play-by-play. And when Trump was getting arrested, they were like, oh, my God, his plane is in the air, guys. It's approaching New York City. It's landing in LaGuardia. He is stepping up. Wait. He stopped on the midway of the stairs. He's tying his shoes. All right, he's proceeding forward, and he's getting into his limousine. Oh, wait, they made a right turn. Oh, they're making a left turn now. Sorry, they're headed towards the court. He gets out of his car. He waves at the crowd. Goes into the courtroom. They're giving us a fucking play-by-play like we gave a fucking shit. But that's the thing. That's called distraction. Because when you start giving a play-by-play on a guy going to his first arraignment, there's a fucking problem. With that, guys, why are they distracting us with their bullshit? Well, one of the things is the United States is preparing for war with China. The United States announced this a few days ago. China and Russia met up a week ago, maybe now. They met up face to face. They signed 14 documents. Mainly, the main portion of those documents were about trade or trading. Um, Interestingly enough, as they're signing these documents, China brokers a peace deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Saudi Arabia and Iran hate each other. And somehow they were able to broker a deal to create peace so that these two knuckleheads can get together and turn against the United States. Now, neither of those countries are our friends. Saudi Arabia is loosely our ally, but not really. They just deal with us because of oil, but they don't really like us, Saudi Arabia. Iran's always hated us. And France seems like they're bailing on the United States as well now. So while we're all staring at the TV set wondering what's going to happen to Trump, You got the ESG thing that happened just the other day. Biden vetoed something that was against the ESG, and now I got to do more research on that. The CBDC thing, the Fed now being activated in July, all of this shit going on, and then Biden's dirty secrets coming to fruition, not fruition, but coming to the forefront. And they're like, guys, we gotta do something. We gotta get Trump back in fucking here. He'll be the talk of the town. And now anything that happens, if it's not a school shooting, it's Trump. It's one of the two. These school shootings, or shootings rather, mass shootings, are happening at an alarming rate. They're going to be happening more and more. I said this last year or 2 years ago. We're going to see an abundance of mass shootings kick into high gear because they want to take the pressure off of Biden and his bullshit. His taking a shower with his daughter, his dealings with the Ukraine, his blackmailing the Ukraine to fire a prosecutor that was looking into Burisma, right? His son banging his cousin. I'm not sure which son it was. I'm pretty sure it was fucking the asshole, Hunter, right? You have all of these things. Him molesting his daughter, or rather having inappropriate showers with his daughter. Classified documents in a garage. We got all of these things going on with Biden, and they're trying to keep it quiet with blaming Trump for everything. Fucking the trains derailed in East Palestine, and they were like, Trump did it. Tornadoes ripped through rolling Mississippi. Well, it was Trump because, the climate change. Now, there was something they blamed him for. It was something about the tornadoes. I don't know what it was exactly. I heard his name mentioned. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like, again, anything to take our attention off of what's going on. Now, the Biden administration should be dragged out of the White House, put on the front lawn, and had something done to them. These people have broken so many laws, so many proof of law breaking, and yet nothing's being done. But Trump pays a hook or whore off, and he is the enemy of the world now. He's been the enemy of the world for quite some time. But nonetheless, this administration has to get out of the office. They have to pack their shit, kick all of their shit out into the lawn, and then turn the sprinklers on. Right? Whatever it is, guys. Katie, yes, look up showering with his daughter. If I'm not mistaken, that was in Biden's journal or her journal. Somebody's journal, and they stated that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, even if it was you having a shower with your daughter, why would you put that in the journal? So I'm not sure if it was her or him. But nonetheless, they made that go away pretty fucking quick. His illegal dealings with the Ukraine, we all know that. Some people say it's laundering. Other people say he was just making illegal deals. It's not laundering when it's fucking out in the open. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. So, guys, we have a war with China, Russia and China teaming up, getting other countries to bail on the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar, guys, is going to fucking tank. This is probably why there is such in a rush to get the Fed now going, to get the digital currency going. Because according to them, that's not going to tank that dollar. I don't know how that works. I don't know why they think so. But apparently it doesn't affect that currency. But the fiat currency, the dollar, it could be affected. So go figure. They're rushing all of this just in time, right? And again, France bailing on the United States or looking like he's going to bail on the United States, that's seemingly a problem. I got to do more reading into that. There's so much reading, my head's fucking spinning right now. Not to mention I'm reading books at night now instead of, like watching TV all night. I read a book at night. I read one book in the morning. I read one book at night, and not the entire book. I'm just reading through them. And there's so much information out there. So much shit going on. So much shit being swept under the rug. You got fucking people running around, talking about the transgender shooter in, was it Nashville? Can't remember. Or was it Louisville? There was something in Louisville, wasn't it? But anyway, the transgender shooter in Nashville. Yeah. All of a sudden, she's the victim. Right? So, Prep Rebel, Fed now is not CBDC. It's going to be CBDC. Right now, Fed now is just a payment system like PayPal. Get your payment earlier, get it quicker. CBDC is something different, but they're going to merge the two. And they did talk about it. Right, Miss John Johnson, exactly. Government foster kid. Transgender shooter was a government foster kid? No shit. Louisville was the bank shooting. Thank you, Prep Rebel. Appreciate that. Right, but the Fed now, guys, it's going to be blended with the CBDC. It's one and the same, essentially. They're just trying to roll it out slowly enough to get people used to it. That's all it is. It's a tactic, you know? 86 degrees in Southern California. Nice. JD, I don't think we're going to see World War III. Let me walk that back. Enough countries turn against us. I can't see World War III. I can't see the United States wanting to take on Russia and China, Iran and Saudi Arabia, Brazil and the other countries that are joining the pact. I just don't see it. I think the United States is going to have to sit this one out. If it comes down to war with China alone, then yeah, I can see it happening. But I don't see the United States starting a full blown out World War III with 6 nations or 8 nations, whatever it is. I just don't see it. The Great Reset is happening at a faster pace than I thought. But yes, Joshua, I'm still in New York City. Um, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a fucking. It's going to be an issue. All of these things that we're starting to see, starting to come together. A lot of people are like, well, it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, listen, the right now the Fed now, even the CBDC guys, when they initiate that, it's not going to take the dollar over right away. It isn't. A lot of people seem to think that the digital currency system is going to take over and that's it, the dollar's going to be gone. No, that is not so. Other countries are not doing it that way either. They're using it as an option for currency. So you can use whatever country you're in, you can use their currency or you can use the digital currency. You have the option of using both. They're going to do that at first. They're going to tell us we can use both. And then they're going to force us into using one. And then Fed Now, guys, is going to attach itself to the CBDC and the Fed coin. And it's all run by the federal government. Surprise, one and the same. Federal Reserve is going to be calling the shots on this, they said. I'm like, more governmental control. It's exactly what um, Reagan said back in the 80s about more government control and how we don't need it. A lot of people seem to think that more government control is the way. And the thing is, guys, you got idiots out there that will sit by and want government control. They want people to take control of their lives because it's easier to be told what to do instead of making actual decisions for yourself. People want a government of some kind to call daddy, suck their dick, and take some money. That's pretty much what it is. And that's where we are right now. So yeah, like Prep Rebel saying, the CBDC people will stand for it. They're going to make it so that you have to do it, guys. Listen, Prep Rebel. Remember when the arm ticket was coming out and people were saying a lot of people are not going to stand for the arm ticket? They won't take it. Look what happened. Because they created a problem and they created a solution, and that problem led to a false solution, and people took that false solution. We are seeing an economic disaster forming here in this country. That with the banks shutting down, the possibility of the Great Depression, another Great Depression, and people dumping the US dollar, we are headed towards a financial disaster. So what are you going to do with a financial disaster? We got a cure for that. It's called the CBDC, the American coin, or Fed coin, whatever the fuck they're going to call it. That is their way of getting people on board. That's how it's always going to be done, guys. They're going to scare people into fucking taking this, into taking this program, this option, or whatever the fuck you call it. You know? Well, Prep Rebel, you, I, and a bunch of us haven't taken it yet, but this is going to get a lot ugly. Now, will we see it soon? Will the Fed now and what you call it become a you have to do this? No. It's going to be a couple years before it does. I don't know how long, but it's going to be a couple years. I just think that we're going to watch people go, well, Fed Now isn't bad. It's instant payment. And they're going to use Fed Now for your tax returns. Guarantee. They're going to be like, well, you want your money back the same day you file? Fed Now. People are going to take it. And that's just as that, man. You throw money in people's faces. You throw the option of quicker payment or quicker anything in people's faces. They're going to take it. People are simple. People are simple these days, guys. They just want they want money now. They want it fast. That's all it is. So, yeah, do yourself a favor and start putting more and more food away and learn how to fucking garden and grow. Though, if they keep poisoning the planet the way they're poisoning it, we're not going to have a lot of places to fucking grow shit. Maybe on, like, areas that are untouched by society or areas that are, like, on a mountain range that still has good soil, maybe that. Maybe. But if they keep polluting the air the way they are and blaming it on cars and gas stoves, which the gas stove shit is bullshit. We all know that, guys. They're like, the gas stoves are bad for the environment. It's causing cancer. Really? Not the fucking 1,000 factories pumping shit into the air on a daily basis. If you go in New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey, to be exact, or right outside Elizabeth, New Jersey, you'll see factories upon factories pumping shit into the air. And yet somehow they said, well, you know what? It's those stoves that are causing asthma in kids. It's all bullshit, man. I see through the bullshit. I'm fucking, I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid. And that's the problem, guys. They have us, they have people believing the bullshit. They have people saying, oh, the gas stoves have got to be hurting the kids. Again, not the giant fucking buses, double-decker buses they have floating around the city showing tourists all over the place on, oh, this is where fucking Edgar Allan Poe lived. He wrote his first book on this block. Like, who gives a fuck? Nonetheless, they want to blame it on stoves because they're cockbag morons and everything's a reach. Every tornado now, guys, well, it has to do with climate change. Now, yes, do I believe that there's something going on with the planet and its weather? Absolutely. Do I think we're causing it? Probably not. I think the Earth is just going through its cycle of weather changes, which has happened, I don't know, 1,000 times even before humans were first stepped foot on the planet, if you want to put it that way, or before humans were created. The planet has gone through these changes for millions of years. Now all of a sudden we're causing it because it's called bullshit. Sorry, give me a second. Fuck. I gotta go out for another walk. And I don't want to go out for another walk, but I'm trying to close my rings every day for the next month. So it's, keeps you in shape and keeps you dropping weight and yada, yada, yada. You guys get it. How long are we? All right, good. Almost 20 minutes. So anyway, guys, let's get Brandon to quit. I like that. LGBT. Let's get Brandon to quit. That's a good t-shirt. That would piss so many people off. I shall put that t-shirt in. Sorry. I would definitely wear that in the city, man. That'll piss off so many fucking liberals. What do you mean? You're making fun of the LGBT? Yes, I am. Absolutely, the fuck I am. Yes, I'm using that to my fucking advantage. Maggie, thank you for the donation. All right, guys. Anyway, LGBT. Let's get Brandon to quit. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely a good shirt. That was pink. Some of you guys in your fucking names, I swear, I really fucking. I'm like, how the fuck do I pronounce that? Pink Parsolis? Parsolis? I don't know. Whatever. Do me a favor, Pink Parsolis. Whatever the fuck your name is. Email me at angrytruth77@gmail.com. if you don't mind. All right, guys. Other than that, I'm gonna go off the air. I'm fucking yo. I just hit a wall. As I was talking to you guys, I hit a fucking wall. I was like, oh, the guy fucking got retired. Parasol. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I fuck up people's names all the time, especially when it's complicated. Or maybe I'm a girly girl. Okay. Well, apparently with Pink in the beginning of that, I hope you are a girl. That or a fucking gay man that's a gay conservative guy. I don't know. A parasol is an umbrella? How the fuck would I know that? Parasol. That's an umbrella? Why am I why do I even care? I'm sorry. Again, whatever. So anyway, ma'am, just do me a favor and email me in your pink umbrella. And I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. I'll see some of you guys tomorrow morning and the rest of you guys Thursday night. Other than that, guys, thank you.